Hello everyone, welcome to the Energy Dynamic Model Academy videos. Just a bit of a backstory here. From 2010 I was making videos all about how to understand yourself, given the mind, your imagination, feelings, emotion, your environment, etc, etc, to give people a easy, simple and actually true way of understanding themselves. And it's really powerful stuff. It's very simple, and basically what you will understand is once you can identify your mind, which is actually separate from you, once you identify your mind, you can leave your mind, you can create a good relationship with your mind, meaning you are liberated from that mind trap, and you can go about your day building up good feelings, given who you are. And what happens is that you start to experience life in a completely different way, which you could say was all about being who you are, and you discover your mission, purpose, etc. So in 2010 I was working on videos for that, and I wrote a couple of books. That went out, that was all fine. As time went on, I started to give interviews to some people in the alternative world. Sarah Westall, I was interviewed by Sarah Westall, by Freeman, and by a couple of other people. They can be found on my website, those interviews. Then it was 2019 and I slightly changed track, looking more at the towers that I had designed that help you actually see how you work. And then of course 2020 hit and everything changed. During 2018, some of the videos I was making was called The Stop Before Nowhere, and I did this on my YouTube channel. But as I said, because everything changed, I stopped doing that. I refocused, partly because there was so much noise in video land and on the internet, so I just thought I'd leave it be. And I've been doing more research myself on designing this tower sculpture. And I've also written my books again, including with it the evidence and research that's been done now for this model, the energy dynamic model. So it's now a really robust and provable idea that's got evidence, so you can see how it was constructed in the case studies. In 2024 now I've decided to start doing videos again, because I can now see how there's quite a few people talking about how to understand themselves in a very similar way to how I was. That's one reason. Before 2018 and backwards, there was very few people talking about this sort of thing, which was one reason why I did get some interviews. But the challenge with that was because it was only a very few amount of people, if any, talking about it in this way, it was difficult to get any momentum. Now, however, I have noticed that there is a sea change, and people are now realizing very much what I saw. So I'm thinking I'm going to make some videos now to bridge the gap between what these people are now seeing and the energy dynamic model. So you'll be able to see how, if you can understand what's going on, the Energy Dynamic Model Academy can really help. Sorry about this. Can really help you understand that thoroughly, so you can move forward and be much more empowered and discover your meaning, purpose, who you are in this modern world, and escape from the mind trap. The other reason why I've decided to do these videos again is because in 2018 it was the stop before nowhere, and now I think we have reached nowhere. I think the world has now reached that point. Before, I don't know, I could see that there was still a bit of slack, but now, this is it. So let's take this point and let's see it as a positive step, and let's see it as, okay, let's start from now. Let's start from now. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm doing these videos. I'm going to put them on YouTube, but more importantly, I'm setting up a channel on Locals. The link will be below in the YouTube description. So if you can join that community, you'll be able to comment. I'll put up videos, lots more videos on that channel. there will be a small subscription fee, but you don't have to do that. You can still jump in and join. You don't have to subscribe as such at all, but it is good if you do, because that gives me some cash flow. Because meanwhile, in the real world, what I'm trying to do is to help disadvantaged and disempowered people to find work, and this is including people coming out of prison. So I'm thinking, if I can fund myself through doing videos, people buying the books, people buying the online course, I can then use that money to fund myself and some mentors I have lined up, which I will do some videos with going forward, so we can start to make a difference in the real world in the UK, helping people find work and manifesting who they are in the best way they can, so giving them opportunities to feel meaning and purpose and stay human. So if you do want to jump over and join the locals, please do. The other thing is, of course, is I do now have this book I can sell, so that's great news. It's a volume, it's got the evidence, it's got research, it's got the textbook that shows step by step how to understand yourself and move forward, and it also has a play, and I'm going to be doing a deep dive into the play, because the play has in it the laws of human energy. Now again, for some reason no one else is talking about this, so, and I do. So I'm going to be doing a deep dive into the laws of human energy, using the book as a resource. So keep an eye for that. This, however, is the first video I'm doing, really, specially crafted, specially curated for this new project. 2024 going forward, we are now at nowhere. So keep an eye out. I'm going to do a few videos now. So keep your eye out, start to listen, start to enjoy. Please share, please subscribe, please spread the word. It's really a good idea to stay human at the moment, and you will be able to do that. You will be able to leave your mind trap. You will be able to feel a lot better if you understand how you work. That's key, and I'm all about showing you how to do that. So keep an eye. Thank you very much. See you in a minute. Bye for now.